All right, as you guys know, I absolutely love the block Dominaria. So I thought, what better way for me to do my own spoiler and cover all the cards in this block than just to have a look and go at it. I have no clue what's all in this block other than a few images people have sent me. Let's go. This will be fun to do together too. All right, so starting off, we got a Karn. Karn, Scion of Urza. Basically, Urza was reincarnated into Karn, Scion of Urza. It is, well, into Karn, basically. Reveal the top 2 cards of your library. An opponent chooses one of them. Put that card into your hand and exile the other with a silver counter on it. For its -1, put a card you own with a silver counter on it from exile into your hand. For its -2, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. That's nasty sauce. Karn, you little rascal. Getting deep into them artifact decks, man. This is going to be a lot of fun to play with. This brings back so many memories. Karn Silver Golem. You guys have no freaking idea. Yes, the card wasn't that great. Whenever Karn Silver Golem blocks or becomes blocked, it gets -4/+4 until end of turn. For 1, target non-creature artifact is an artifact creature with power and toughness, each equal to its casting cost until end of turn. Definitely not a very overpowering card, especially in Urza's Saga block. I mean, I would have expected some greatness out of it. And look at that artwork. It just screams, I'm a little weak wuss. But Karn Liberated and Karn Scion of Urza, my goodness, gorgeousness. Absolute gorgeousness. Love that artwork. Some of these things I already covered. Another one I want to cover, I guess, is going to be this. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Now, this is not really all confirmed artwork. Everything you see in this is not going to be confirmed, okay? But Urza's Ruinous Blast, what a sick freaking card, okay? To start out, it's only 5 to bring out converted. Legendary Sorcery. This is something new. Legendary Sorceries are pretty cool. I think it's new. At least to me, it's new. I did miss some blocks here and there, but Legendary Sorcery. You may cast a Legendary Sorcery only if you control a legendary creature or planeswalker. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. What? Is this going to stir up a lot of problems and like, not even problems, but is this really going to like explode onto the scene of EDH? I don't know, but I am so excited. Dude, just for me to see the artwork, if this is the real artwork, oh my goodness, is that glorious. If the artwork is anything close to this, this is magnificent. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. I want to see some sick legendary decks come out there, guys. Let's start a brewing. Put together some nasty, nasty legendary decks. This is going to be a hell lot of fun. Oh my god. And Urza in the middle there, just like he's like, bro, I rule this bitch. I run this show. This is my ballpark. Get up out of here. That is sick. Another badass card I thought was Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. That kind of just sums it up. If you're the hero of Dominaria, my goodness, that speaks volume. Legendary Planeswalker Teferi, it's +1. Draw a card. At the beginning of the next end step, untap 2 lands. Pretty freaking dope, especially for a mini little ramp right there. -3, put target non-land permanent into its owner's library, 3rd from the top. What? That's a nice little freaking ability. If you got one card that's causing you all the freaking problems in the world, man, we're going to take care of that and freaking make sure we dig down, 3 cards deep into his library and just get rid of it for a while. For its -8, you get an emblem with whenever you draw a card, exile target permanent opponent controls. That is overwhelming. That is overwhelming. The only problem is it's going to take like about at least 5 turns to get to that ability. But nonetheless, there's ways to put extra counters on your planeswalkers, extra loyalty counters on your planeswalkers. So that being said, goodness. I'm going to say goodness. Let's see. Like, this is just me. This is a staple card. You guys know I got into Ice Age. Tap target artifact, creature, or land. Icy Manipulator. Freaking sweet card. Enough to say about that. At any moment, you just want to pause on this video and just read some of the text. By all means, go ahead and do that. I mean, that's kind of why I did it this way. And shout out to Mythic Spoiler. That's who put all this together. Mythic Spoiler is the one who created this crazy little list of cards here that I'm able to show you guys. So Let's just keep on digging until I see something nasty that stands out. But I'll pause it here and there. But these are all the spoilers that are out so far. Verdant Force, I think that's really freaking cool. During each player's upkeep, put a sapling token into play. Treat this token as a 1/1 creature. Yeah, is it going to be huge in Standard? Probably not. Probably friggin' not, okay? But there are some nice little combos with that sapling token 1/1 green creature. We'll discuss later on. But Verdant Force, yeah, 8 to bring out, crazy. But he was just a card that when I was younger, I was hoping to pull him out of a Tempest pack. I really freaking was. So to see him in the set, that's really cool. Huge question. How do you pronounce this? I say Gaia's Cradle. Gaia's Cradle rolls off the tongue nice. Gaia's Blessing. Is it Gaia? Which a lot of people argue. Is it Gaia? Is it Gaia? Is it G? I don't even know what the heck it is, but it's a blessing, and that's cool with me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you pronounce Gaia? Have I been saying it wrong for 2 decades? I don't know, but I want you guys to fill me in the blanks. Please, by all means, let me know. Let's just take a look at one normal card here. Knight of Grace and Uncommon. First strike, hexproof from black. That's legit, so all right. That opens up some doors because it can't be destroyed by black, which would be the card normally to destroy it. Red as well. Knight of Grace gets +1/+0 as long as any player controls a black permanent. Okay. Pretty cool sideboard card, I suppose. Knight of Malice. I mean, I'm just looking at this for the first time right now, guys. Thorn Elemental. Another, not staple, but another card you were hoping to pull. This is from Urza's Destiny. The last set from the Urza block. Thorn Elemental may deal its combat damage to defending player as though it weren't blocked. Is it going to do a whole lot? Probably not yet again, but I mean, you can always give it a gamble and see what happens with it. But that's really freaking neat to see. Leaks Mystery. What are we looking at here? Likes, leech, like. What are you saying, Moss? Nobody knows. Dislike. No, we hit like. We're good. Hexproof. You can't lose the game. What? 4/6 mana to bring out in Standard might be rough. The thing is, these cards are so geared towards Commander, it's stupid. Commander, EDH, is going to have a field day with these cards, I'm telling you right now. Whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. What the hell? Whenever you lose life, for each 1 life you lost, exile a permanent you control or a card from your hand or graveyard. When it Leaks Mastery leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. Hopefully, there's no sacrifice enchantments out there. There might be, probably are, I don't know. But oh my gosh, guys! Oh my goodness! This is seriously some badass stuff out here. I don't know how else to explain it. This block, Dominaria, was powerful. Urza, the entire Urza block. All right, when I started playing Magic, it was so freaking OP. OP is overpowering for those of you a little new to the gaming world. These cards I'm seeing are extremely overpowering. They are fitting the Dominaria format. I would not be surprised if Dominaria boxes are going to sell for more than Masters 25. Actually, I'll put money on it that within 2 years, Dominaria will sell for more than Masters 25 booster boxes. You can put my money where my mouth is. I'm telling you right now. This is the block to get in on. This is going to be a lot of fun. How's it going to affect Standard? It's going to make a pretty big impact, okay? But is it going to be really like, wow, oh my, every single card's playable and we're going to play all these freaking cards? No, it's not going to be that serious in Standard, but it's going to have a huge impact. Not overwhelming, though. It's a legendary enchantment, by the way, that leaks. Let's take a look at something else. What we got? You may cast Squee the Immortal from your graveyard or from exile. That's cool. That's something new. We don't see too many things where you can cast it from exile. How many cards have that text on it? Jesus Christ. This is freaking fun, man. What else we got here? I can't read this, but I'll try. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Piodes Pegar, for converted, Wygurar, and Trafecto, and Rezado. Quick controls en vez de pargo el caste de mana de este hekizo vuaza. Sure, that sounds like a really good card. I wouldn't bet too much on that, though. I would assume it's going to see bulk. All right, moving forward. Kazarov, Senaga, Pure Blood. Let's go into another black card. Legendary creature, Vampire. Gotta love your vamps. Flying, whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on Kazarov. I can't even say it. Seneca. Pureblood. For 4, 1 mountain. Karazov deals 2 damage to target creature. That's pretty freaking cool. But that casting cost. A lot of these cards, it looks like what Wizards did was they made the casting cost extremely high. But this block is extremely powerful. And they did the right thing. Had they cut the cost by 1 on each of these cards, we would see another visitation of Urza's block altogether. And these boxes would be selling for $200, $300 the second they hit the print. I mean, it would be madness. It really would. No pun intended. Evra Hallison. I can't even talk. Witness. Lifelink. 4. Exchange your life total with Evra Hallison. Witness's power. Cool. Moving forward. That's not going to be a big card either. Guy's Protector must be blocked if able. It's a 4/2. Yeah, again, not really. Creatures you control gain first strike until end of turn. Draw a card. That is pretty powerful. If all creatures you control gain first strike, and I mean, you're going in with maybe 3-4 creatures, maybe even tokens by turn 3, turn 4, you know, you get a little ramp going on, and then you're going to draw a card on top of that, and it's only costing you 1. That could cause a lot of freaking problems, especially in tribal decks. Wow. What else we got here? Liara, Dawnbringer, flying, first strike lifelink. Other angels you control get +1/+1 out of lifelink. Holy shit. All right, that's a big deal. Can you imagine freaking tribal angel decks? I tried to put one together, it flopped. But with a card like this, a 2 of, you could really make something like that happen. Other angels you control get +1/+1 have lifelink. Already, for only 5 flying first strike lifelink, that is freaking huge. I could see this being utilized in standard. Maybe. Nah, no, probably not. Only because there's a few standard. Oh, actually, no, it just phased out. I was thinking back of that one card. It's the 4/3. Somebody help me out. I want to say it's from Shadows over Innistrad, or that block. Yeah, it's from Shadows over Innistrad. Which was that one card? It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't say it. But it would be nice to fit with that. So standard, it might not see too much play. But then again, who knows, man? And Elves are back. Llanowar Scout. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. 1/3. Not too bad. Quick little ramp there. If you have a crap ton of freaking lands in your hand, I guess that'd be a lot of fun. Marwyn the Nurturer. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Marwyn the Nurturer. And an amount of forest equal to Marwyn's power. That could be a lot of fun to play with as well. I just like that elves are back in general. This whole block, I'm telling you guys right now, is going to be sick as hell. The most excitement I've ever had in a long time. By the way, if you really want to see me get excited, follow me on Twitch at BadBoyMTG. I am on Twitch. I do live streams almost daily now. And I'll go on there for 3-4 hours. Very engaging community. We have a shit ton of fun. But we are covering every single freaking card that's been spoiled thus far in this video. Multani. Yeah, I can never talk. Yavimia's Avatar. We have fun. Reach and Trample. It gets +1/+1 for each land you control and each land card in your graveyard. Okay, I can see this being utilized at some point, but 6 is kind of tough, though. For Douche, return 2 lands you control to their owner's hand. Return Multani from your graveyard to your hand. Not too bad. Phoenix. I mean, what's this about? Warcry Phoenix. Flying Haste. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may pay 3. If you do, return Warcry Phoenix from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. Phoenixes are really freaking hitting. They're hitting the market with dollar signs. Rekindling Phoenix. Nasty ass card. You guys know about it. It just came out in Rivals of Ixalan. It's already shooting upwards of $35 a card. Phoenix decks, tribal, I think are going to be a thing. I mean, I think a Phoenix tribal deck is going to be a thing in standard now. There's a lot of Phoenix cards out there, and they're going to be utilized well. I want to see someone put together a nasty-ass Phoenix deck in standard. If someone's got the balls to go ahead and do that, by all means, send me an email with your deck to mossbergswerve@gmail.com. The very best deck I come across, I will make a video out of that. How the hell does that sound? That's going to be fun, and I'll give you a shout-out in the video. There are just so many cool cards. Wizards are back. I mean, jeez, crikey, mate. The spell costs. I talked a long time for making a wizard tribal deck. It looks like we can finally get around to doing that. This spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a wizard. Counter target spell. Throw that up in the deck. Why the hell not? That would be good to rock. Again, I'm seeing all these cards for the very first time. I looked over a few of them, but I didn't look over. I didn't go through this list at all. I just popped up the site, and we're going at it right now, guys. Hang in there. There's a lot more to freaking go through. Sylvan Awakening until your next turn. All lands you control become 2/2 elementals. They're bringing back so many freaking tribes, or just like not even tribes, but so many creature types that were just popular back then. It's really putting a fire under my butt. I wish these cards were already out right now. Like seriously, oh my gosh, guys. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Charge. Glad to see that's back. That's some fun. Wizard's Lightning. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a wizard. That's like a lightning bolt in itself. In standard, that could be freaking nasty. All you need is have 1 wizard out. Sounds like a lot of fun. Fall of the Thrawn. Destroy all lands. This is a Saga card. Enters after you draw enters after your draw step. Add a lore counter. Sacrifice after 3. Goodness. Destroy all lands. 2 and 3, each player returns 2 land cards from their graveyard to the battlefield. Again, a sick, fun card to play. I can see this kind of stuff being utilized. EDH Commander is going to be a shit ton of fun, especially with the release of this. Any Commander fans, you want to buy a box of this. You want to at least get in on some booster packs. This is just going to be a shit ton of fun. What is this behemoth right here? Timmy-sized. Torga Famine Incarnate. Legendary creature avatar. I guess they got 5 different avatars, maybe 6. I didn't really check into it yet. We'll see if we get an avatar that is a artifact. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature sacrificed this way. When Toraga Famine Incarnate enters the battlefield, up to 1 target player's life total becomes half their starting life total rounded down. Yeah, don't think it's going to see a whole lot of play, but definitely a very powerful OP card. I mean, it reminds me of when I was younger and I wanted to pull some nasty cards like the sapling token up above. That would have been a lot of fun, man. It looks like we're getting pretty low to the bottom of the list here, or maybe halfway through. Why did it cut out like that? I have no idea. A lot of more spoilers to go that haven't been released yet, I don't think. I don't think all of them have been released. The first Eruption. Come on, Wizards, man. You just triggered me, man. Who remembers their first Eruption? I bet you do. Oh, my goodness. Were you shooting blanks? Probably. This is a Saga enchantment card. As this Saga enters, and after your draw step, add a lore counter, sacrifice it after 3. Its first Saga, the first Eruption, deals 1 damage to each creature with flying. Can you imagine that? Oh, my eye! Oh, my God. We have so much fun. Add 2 mountains to your mana pool. Okay. Sacrifice a mountain if you do. The first Eruption deals 3 damage to each creature. That is just hilarious. I have the biggest smile on my face. I wish I was doing the video cam for this one. This is too much fun. Oh, dragon! What? Verex Bladewing. No way. Legendary creature dragon kicker 3. It's 4 to bring out. Flying when Verex Bladewing enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, create Carex Bladewing, a legendary 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. Wow. So, I mean, really, if you could ramp it up, maybe some red-green, you know, get a little excitement going on. You got a 4/4 and a 4/4 out freaking on the same turn. That could be nasty. And they're both flyers. Watch out, baby. Watch out. The Flame of Keld, another Saga card. This one's an uncommon. Discard your hand for its first Saga. 2, draw 2 cards. So I guess if you're shooting blanks at that time, you got no freaking hands, this could be cool. If a red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player this turn, it deals that much damage +2 to that permanent or player. Is that such a powerful block? Even the uncommons. Golds! Oh my goodness! We're going to see a lot of legendary stuff. Hang on to your panties, guys. This is going to get intense. Oh my God, I haven't seen none of this stuff. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. My excitement, if I plan something out, the kind of person I am, if I plan something out, if I script something, it is garbage. It's terrible. It sounds fake and phony, but when I just do it off rip, it is the most genuine, real experience you're going to have. And this is what this video entails. A very real, fun experience. I wanted to present it this way because everyone else, they're making these videos, but it's all scripted. I'm bringing you genuine shit, how I feel upon it on spot. No one else can say that in the entire community. And that's why I'm doing it this way. And you know what? I'm going to make another spoiler video for the next frickin' set that comes out the same exact way. Again, at any point you guys want to stop and just read what a card does, by all means, pause the video and continue on. Let's see what's up here. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. I'm just stopping at random cards here. You may cast a legendary sorcery only if you control a legendary creature or planeswalker. Return a legendary permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. That would combo well with that other white one we saw way up top, that Urza's card that just blasts everything, and except for your legendaries. So imagine having this up in that deck. So definitely I could see some fun little EDH decks running black and white. Again, in Standard, it's probably not going to see a whole lot of play because the casting costs are ridiculously high. So good luck getting that off. Grand Warlord Rada. Haste. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack, add that much mana in any combination of mountains and or forests until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Oh my god, they brought back the word phase. Oh my god, I'm phasing in and out of glory right now. Phase is just a freaking crazy term they used way back in the day. Do I understand it? Probably not. We're going to keep on moving on. Death Touch and Lifelink. Arvid, the Cursed. Death Touch, Lifelink. Other legendary creatures you control get +2/+2. It's 5 to bring out quite beast mode. I want to see some nasty EDH decks. Seriously, get them EDH decks together. 100-card deck. I want to see someone build all legendary deck. Nasty as frickin' hell. Make the nastiest legendary EDH commander deck you can. Submit it to me at mossbergswerve@gmail.com. Guys, I want to see this shit. And the best one's going to get put on the channel. I'm telling you, it'll happen. I will have the cards in hand. If you could do budget, that's great. If you can't do budget, I don't give a shit. Just don't make it over like $200, all right? So I guess there's a budget there to work with, $200. Joda, Archmage Eternal, flying. You may pay a whole crap load rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you cast. I guess if you're pumping out some big-ass creatures, that could be utilized. But again, I don't think that's going to be a huge card. I think that's going to be kind of weak in the streets, you know what I mean? Got to earn your keep. Regulators! Mound up. All right, we're going to keep on moving here. Oath of Teferi. Usually these Oath cards aren't that great, but we're going to read into one of these. When Oath of Teferi enters the battlefield, exile another target permanent you control. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. You may activate the loyalty counters of planeswalkers you control twice each turn rather than only once. Yeah, again, it's not bad. I mean, hey, if this would work great in some Happy Friends decks. Go ahead and paint a happy little tree, Bob Ross. Go ahead and paint a happy little tree. There you go. All right. He's having a good day. Something like that. Ooh, Legendary Dragon. Dorigas, reincarnated. Legendary creature dragon. Nice. Flying trample. Hey, 7/7 beast mode. If it would die instead, exile it with 3 egg counters on it. I don't really like the word egg, but I get it. I think we're going to be hatching some of these. At the beginning of your upkeep, if it was exiled with an egg counter on it, remove an egg counter from it. Then, if it has no egg counters on it, return it to the battlefield. That could be a problem to deal with. Again, there's so much strength in Legends and in EDH. I mean, this card's not going to see much play in Standard. Let's be fair here. Let's get on to artifacts. Let's just kick it, baby. Mox Amber. Nasty-ass card. Mox Amber. Add 1 mana of any color among legendary creatures and planeswalkers you control. Lordy, lordy, we got a live one here. This card is seriously some nasty sauce. I can see this shooting upwards upon release, probably like $15-20 easily. That's just a guess. Don't quote me. I'm not no Alpha Investments Rudy over there, but I do know a thing or two if you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's keep it going. Power Stone Shard. Add a colorless for each artifact you control named Power Stone Shard. I get it. Definitely not going to see any play in EDH Commander. I'm going to say it's not going to happen there. What else we got? Sorcerer's Wand. Dampening Sphere. What is Dampening Sphere? It sounds familiar. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces an additional colorless instead of any other type and amount. Okay, each spell a player casts costs 1 more to cast for each other spell that player has cast this turn. Okay, sounds fun. Equipment, I want to get into the equipment. Blake Blade Reforged. Legendary artifact equipment. Equip creatures get +1/+1 for each land you control. Equip for 7? What? If there's a way to cheat that into play, you let me know. I think there is something. There is some cards that cheat it into play. Name those cards. I think there's 1 or 2 out there where you can cheat an equipment into play and equip it. I believe you can equip a creature for cheap as hell with it too. Name that card though, but that'd be fun to combo with that, huh? What else we got here? Helm of the Host. Helm of the Hose. Legendary artifact equipment at the beginning of combat on your turn. Create a token that's a copy of equipped creature, except the token isn't legendary. If equipped creature is legendary, that token gains haste equipped for 5. Holy smokes. I want to know your guys' thoughts on that one. Just let me know what you think. Urza's Tomb. Oh my god, it said Urza. For 3, draw a card. Whoopsie doodle. Something just popped up. Got a little crazy there. Go down. Down, boy. Down, boy. Thank you. Draw a card. Then discard a card unless you exile a historic card from your hand. A historic? We're getting into historic shit. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. Wow. New mechanic? I think so. That sounds freaking fun. The lands are bringing back our Clifftop Retreat, Isolated Chapel, Hinterland Harbor, Sulphur Falls, Woodland Cemetery, and Vasio, so that's pretty freaking cool. In a nutshell, guys, wow. So many cards to cover, so many cards to go over. I thought this was a fun way to do it. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this by hitting that like button and commenting below. I mean, what was your favorite part about this video? Would you like to see another video like this? And thank you a million for all the subscribers. Again, we just hit 25,000. I love all of you guys. This was a lot of fun. I plan to do another video like this when the next set comes along. Wow, Urza's Ruinous Blast from that ass. Wow, everybody, this was a freaking real treat for me. I'm just happy I can present this to you. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and as always, PLA.